Life finds a way. This quote is symbolic of me, in my opinion. I've not had it easy due to the way I've been battling with my emotions, if you know what I mean. There was no worse moment than 3 years ago when I was in school and an incident happened which basically was a joke that went too far. I was upset about it. So I'll reveal what happened now. But let me start off by saying, in school, I was not the person you see sitting in front of a camera right now. This was in the early days of my YouTube channel. And some will understand that when you start off, you've got no idea what you're doing. And you don't realize that your videos are going to be, well, if you haven't got any experience in content making or content producing, then your videos are not going to be very good. First of all, you've got to build yourself up. I went to school, I went to common room each and every day, and there was always a joke about my YouTube channel, always. And back then I couldn't take banter because I took everything seriously, I took everything to heart. Yeah, it was a joke that went too far. And the joke was based on my YouTube channel, if you know what I mean. And at the time I was making football videos about my favourite football club, Liverpool. And if you're one of my earlier subscribers, you will know exactly what I mean, because that was basically all I was uploading back then, match reviews. And I look back on it saying, did I really do that? I mean they weren't bad, but they weren't good either. So I went to school thinking it was going to be a normal day at the office, if you can call it that. Just go in, work hard, come home, rest, do it all again the next day. But it wasn't like that at all. It was a torrid day, and this happened in October 2012. People would have ripped shit into me so easily back then, and I would have taken it foolishly. I would have taken it seriously all the time. And how can I say it? There was a few jokers in our school which liked tearing shit into me and making me react in a sort of way which was not very natural. I was literally one of the hardest people to be around in that school at that time. And I remember in the early days of my Twitter account that I can't remember who it was, but someone posted a photo of me with my head in my hands, and I think these were two girls. And these two girls were sticking their middle fingers up at me. I thought better than to reply to it because it would have caused more trouble, and so I just ignored it. But that was hard as well, because I was like, is this what people really think of me? I mean, how the hell have I stooped this low? But basically what happened was, it was a joke that went too far. This guy, who is literally one of the biggest jokers I've ever met, but I think one of his mates did it, but I can't remember. This was in the early days of my YouTube channel. They decided to literally try and get everyone to laugh in the common room. They wanted to make a mockery of me, if you know what I mean. They made a poster about a fake house party which was supposedly hosted by me. And what I did was, because I was making videos on Liverpool, they put the Liverpool badge right in the middle of the paper, and they put stuff under it, and these were conditions that you would have to have in order to attend this supposed house party. And I think one of them was, you must subscribe to me, you must donate £2 to have a personal appearance from Luis Suarez or something along the lines of that. So they came in and he gave it to him, and everyone was laughing. Everyone was laughing except, okay, I giggled a bit, but it did hurt me a bit, because I did think that people were literally taking the piss out of me. It irritated me a bit. So before I lost my shit, I just walked out of the room. I just walked out of the room just to calm myself down, because I knew if I stayed in there, they would still rip shit into me. So I just went in and I just went out to get some breathing space, if you know what I mean. These boys got suspended because of it, and because the teachers eventually found out what happened, and they basically blamed me for getting them suspended, when in fact I didn't tell anyone about what happened. Well, from what I heard, 3 people told the teachers, and they thought enough was enough, and they just wanted to help me out, which I do appreciate and I'm grateful for, but it may have made things worse, if you know what I mean. I came home and I started crying. I started crying like a baby. You know when people write soppy statuses on social media and shit? I was writing that I wanted to leave school and that I couldn't bear being there anymore because it felt me pointless being there, and I said to myself, nobody would care if I died. And okay, that was a bit extreme, but that's how I was feeling. I knew I had to turn things around, but this didn't happen until 2014, and now it's November 2015, and I find that people respect me a lot more and than they did back then. Yeah, it was hard. I mean, I came home crying loads of times. I didn't tell my parents, well, the teachers called me in and asked me what happened, but the truth is, they kept saying it was flat out bullying, but I didn't say that at all. I said it was banter, and I tried to take it as banter, but inside it hurts. It does hurt, and the scars are still there, if you know what I mean. The mental scars are still there, but in a way it defied me, and I'm where I am today because of it, because something needed to happen. I needed to change my ways, because at the moment this incident was at the time which was me thinking that life wasn't worth it, and I couldn't go on, and I literally broke my own heart. And I've dealt with a lot of shit in recent years, but I've managed to overcome it, and that's where that quote, "life finds a way," come from. I mean, life found a way for me. And before I wrap this up, I just want to read the status which I wrote in October of this year. I said on Facebook, when I think of October, I think back to 3 years ago when I was in a constant battle with my emotions, and I ended up saying nobody would care if I died. 3 years later, times change, and so did I. What doesn't kill you does indeed make you stronger. I managed to overcome it myself, and because in a way I had to do it myself. And yeah, it was hard. And by the way, that poster was called Project Tough, and tough, which is basically how the Welsh say tooth. That was my nickname in school, but it used to be shit tough, so I consider that an improvement. I don't particularly like it, but I'm used to it, so I don't mind it now. But that's how people know me. I mean, that's how people know me, through that nickname, and it doesn't matter now because I'm friends with all of them now. In a way, I'm just glad that I'm here today, and I'm addressing all of you in this way, because I feel like with all the new subscribers I'm getting right now, I feel it's important that you get to know me, and you're eager to see what I do next. And trust me, even when I am away for a long time, I am never ever ever going away. You've got to do stuff you don't want to do to get where you want to be, and I'm in that sort of situation now. I just want to earn my money, get some better equipment, make some better content, get some more experience in editing and maybe photoshopping, and just keep improving, because I'm much happier in contrast to what happened 3 years ago. And I'm inspired by a lot of things. I'm inspired by you lot. I'm inspired by a lot of films I watch because they have epic scenes which motivate me even more. And yes, motivation is important as well, because I always want to get better, but there are days where I'm just really tired because I do night shifts and afternoon shifts as well. The motivation is still there to just get better and better, and I hope people will, I will earn the respect of you, I will earn the respect of more subscribers, and maybe I will earn the respect of other YouTubers, because I do want to collaborate with them, but I gotta earn that right. Thank you very much, and life finds a way. Thank you.